Hereford's new head coach, Mark Richards. What did you take out of that match today, being it was your first in a very difficult game?
Well, we got a lot of work to do. That's probably what I've taken out of that. Look, we've been brought in to do a job and to take this club where it wants to be, and we know that's going to take a little bit of time, but we know we need to sort things out and sort them out pretty quickly. So there were glimpses there which were pleasing, but overall we weren't good enough.
Were you encouraged at the start? I thought you were quite bright in the first 20.
Yeah, like I said, I think there was in terms of the game plan, it's not nice obviously having to make 3 substitutions in the first 25 minutes in your first game in charge, and I suppose the most important thing here is making sure that Macca and Horse are okay. You know, that's probably the first thing that I'm concerned about now, is just finding out how those two are. So yeah, obviously having to make all 3 substitutions in the first 20-25 minutes isn't ideal. And I thought, to be fair, Brandon did ever so well coming on. But yeah, we've got a bit of work to do.
What actually happened? Was it the case that Martin Horsell came out and clattered into Mike McGrath?
I've just watched it back, so we've just literally gone in there and watched both goals back, but you know, just trying to find out what actually happened. So I think Martin came out, went to punch, just kind of missed, the lad's got in and headed it, and he's got a head-to-head with Mike, so hence why Mike with a bit of a nasty gash on the side of his head, and then obviously anything with your neck and your spine, you need to be so careful. So I think, you know, everybody here reacted really well, and I know both are at A&E now.
So that's whiplash for Martin Horsell and a head wound for...
Don't know exactly what it is. Obviously we'll find that out. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious. But yeah, Mike had a really nasty gash just sort of all the way down the side of his face. And obviously it was very precautionary with Martin. So,
in terms of game management for Welling, I guess that made it even more difficult to break them down after that.
Yeah, we knew that going into it, having looked at the previous games as well. You know, there's something very similar to Bath City the other week. They went to Bath and 2-0 victory there, but we're very well organised. Got some very good players, and we knew that. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and we'd have had to be really on it today to get something out of it. But we were confident we could. Unfortunately, with that happened in the first 20-25 minutes, scuppered the game plan, you know, pretty much. But we just didn't show enough sort of heart, enough energy, especially in the last 20-25. Very disappointing. It's not how I want my teams to play. I know that's not how Tim wants his teams to play, so we'll be doing something about that.
Was it a question of not having that sort of ambition and drive to get back in the cup tie?
I think that, yeah, I looked at the lads, and when that second goal's gone in, I think that's really killed us off. And you could see that both in the noise levels in the stadium and also the performance levels of the boys. You know, they've got to be brave, they've got to be courageous, get on the ball and take the game to the opposition, and I didn't see that. So we need to ensure that we've got the right characters as well as the right players in the team.
Will you be looking for a goalkeeper now? Because we'll be asking a lot of an academy keeper to go to Edgeley Park in front of 4,000 or 5,000 fans.
Yeah, look, first and foremost, we've got to find out how Martin is. You know, we need to see if he's okay. But yeah, that's, you know, me and Tim are already, you know, acutely aware of that. And if that's the case, then yeah, we will be bringing somebody straight in.
And I'll try and look for any positive. The game against Southport will now be off. I guess you won't necessarily try and get a game arranged for that week. You might need to get players on the training ground.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. You know, we'll be training Tuesday, training Thursday at Hartbury. It will give me a bit more time to actually work with them. We've only had the 1 session since coming in. First time I met some of the boys was obviously Thursday evening. So yeah, it will give us a little bit more time to prepare and get ourselves ready for the league campaign.
You've made a decision. Jensen Murray Williams has left the club. You've talked about changes. Will there be more to come in fairly short order?
Yes, 100%.
Thanks for your time.
No worries. Cheers.